Jews for Justice for Palestinians. We are the largest Jewish peace and justice group in Europe. We have 1,500 signatories, and we are here today after a year after Israel's attack on Gaza, when 1,400 people were killed and when the area was laid waste. We're here to protest against the siege of Gaza and against the complicity of the British government and the Egyptian government with the siege of Gaza, which is denying the people of Gaza their right to live as free people. We want to make it clear that Jewish people too support the people of Gaza and want them eventually to be free. I want to say how angry we all are that the Viva Palestina and the Gaza Freedom and the people who are bringing goods into Gaza that they desperately need are being prevented from coming in and denied access. It is time that we stop the collective punishment of the people of Gaza. That in itself is a war crime.
Because we're representatives of Jews for Justice for Palestinians. We're the largest alternative Jewish voice in the UK. We are outraged at the attack on Gaza that took place a year ago, continue to be outraged by the blockade which is taking place of Gaza now, in contravention of basic human rights outlined in the United Nations Charter. Absolutely outrageous. Outrageous that Egypt is following Israel's diktat in this policy. We believe that the Goldstone report is very, very important, very serious, that there are grounds, well-established grounds for presuming there were war crimes committed, violation of human rights in the invasion of Gaza, and that they must be investigated, and that they should be investigated now by the International Court of Human Rights. And we think also that this government is outrageous in its attempt to slide out of its obligations in issuing arrest warrants for people against whom there's a prima facie case of violation of human rights, like Titi Libni, who was here in London recently.
Okay, my name is Martin Linton. I'm a Labour MP and I'm chair of Labour Friends of Palestine and the Middle East, which is an organisation set up to support the rights of the Palestinians. Well, yes, I've come down here with several other members of Labour Friends of Palestine really to mark the day of the assault on Gaza. I feel very strongly that the Goldstone report has come to the right conclusion, that there is a case to answer for war crimes, and that Israel should conduct its own inquiry or accept the Goldstone report and support the United Nations to take that further. I mean, I support the right of the British courts to issue arrest warrants against foreign politicians of any kind who have been accused of war crimes. And I'm sorry that Ron Prosser, the Israeli ambassador, has called for a change in the law. I don't think it's for him to say we should change our law. I'm also sorry that David Miliband has felt it necessary to promise a change in the law, because I think if somebody's been accused of war crimes, it should be open to us to apply for an arrest warrant. And he shouldn't feel the need to apologise for the act of a British court in response to a request to issue an arrest warrant. I think that's perfectly right. It was the law that was used against Pinochet, against Charles Taylor, the dictator of Liberia, against Milosevic, the dictator of Serbia, and against Karadzic in Bosnia. And if there is a case to be answered by Israel, and I think there is, then we should be able to use this law against the Israeli politicians too.
Councillor Abdul I'm the leader of the Respect Council group. I'm also the prospective candidate for Respect for Bethlehem and Bow. I'm contesting in 2010 election. I'm here because I was here last year. I was campaigning and supporting the people of Gaza against a brutal attack by the Israeli forces. And not only that, I was on the Viva Palestina convoy, and we took a lot of aid and we entered into Gaza as well. This time on this anniversary, I'm here with the local people and also the people who, in solidarity with the Palestinian people and people of Gaza, we're here again to remind ourselves and remind the nation here that we haven't forgotten the suffering of the people of Gaza, and we will continue to campaign and struggle. I, as a prospective candidate at Bethlehem and Bow, one of my manifesto will be, I'll be promoting the people of Gaza and Palestinian cause as a candidate for Respect. We'll be doing this, we are doing this now, and we'll continue to do this for the long term as well. You know, it's wonderful to see so many people come here on their holiday time in the cold weather, and I think this is the solidarity that people of Gaza is looking for. I have a message for the Egyptian government. Play your role in the international world, support the plight of the Palestinian people. Let the Viva Palestina convoy come through from Jordan into Egypt and into Rafah crossing border so that they can take the necessary aid that the Palestinian Gazan people are requiring. Please don't make the mistake internationally. Support the consciousness around the world that are pleading to the Egyptian authority to allow the Viva Palestina convoy to come through. 15 people are on hunger strike now. We don't want to see that the reputation of Egypt come under question. I request the Egyptian authority to open a border up, let the Viva Palestina through, because the people around the world will no longer stand idly and be silent. They will come out and they will protest all over in every Israeli embassy, and if need be, we'll come out to the Egyptian embassy as well.
My name is Eileen McLean, and I'm here because I'm sick to death of the way that Israel is behaving towards the Palestinians, and the misery that's been caused, the killings, the homelessness, that sort of thing. I'm just fed up with it, and I'm here to commemorate the anniversary of the siege of Gaza. I'm also very fed up with the way that the Western governments are not supporting the Palestinians more.
My name is Bruce. I'm with an organization called JBIG, Jews for Boycotting Israeli Goods. The reason why I'm down here is to show solidarity with our Palestinian brothers and sisters in Gaza and also in the West Bank, to demonstrate the outrage that we feel in regards to what's happening. We're an organization that works quite hard to campaign against the sale of goods that come from illegal Palestinian territories and settlements.
Could you tell me, JBIG has run, the Jews for Boycotting Israeli Goods has run several direct action campaigns this year. Could you tell me about some of the successes that you've had?
Yeah, certainly. A few weeks ago we managed to close down Ahava in Covent Garden. Ahava, of course, is a company who has its factory manufacturing Israeli beauty products, and I say that very loosely, in the occupied territories in West Bank, in a settlement called Mitzvah Shalom. We also were quite active in campaigning and having a blockade of Carmel Agrexco, another Israeli-owned company.
And you've shut that place down several times this year.
Well, yes, not just ourselves, but also as part of a much larger group. We certainly have, and we'll continue working until Israel gets out of the West Bank, until Israel stops producing stolen goods from stolen territories.